You're looking at the mountains in Bataan, Luzon, Philippines. The city is called Balanga. That's the sunrise on a rainy, well, this is rainy season. Rained last night. These are the rice fields. That you'll see all over the Philippines, actually. Not in just only in this area. Greetings to you. Hope you're having a great day. My last video is to you. I hope you're seeing what's going on, preparing yourself. And there's a ripple effect. When you drop a boulder in a lake, the ripples spread out across the lake. Wherever you are as black people, you're gonna feel the effects. You're gonna feel the effects of you're gonna feel the effects of every action taken by the great powers now, because there used to be small steps. But beginning, I'll say in 1984, yeah, around that time, it began to take some big steps. Normally the big steps used to be taken over a long period of time. You know, like you had 1971, America got off the gold standard. Though I heard this African leader last night say that the American dollar is backed by gold. He's the one who's coming up saying, want Africans, young Africans, to vote for him to become leader of Ghana. And it's so funny, the level of intelligence that runs Africa. Anyway, that ripple that I was talking about, gold standard. Then the conservative plan in America to put people back into slavery now, take away everything that you had, that you thought you had, voting rights and everything. But today, you can see the results, and black people are crying in America. And not only in America, but in Africa, everywhere in the world. You see what happened to the ones in Ukraine when the war started there. They were crying, these white people don't like us. They let all the white people onto the train and told us to walk across Ukraine in the winter. Hello, you're African now. Did you forget? Ukraine was in Africa, helping to steal the resources, helping the EU to steal the resources. You didn't realize that Ukraine had an army in Africa? Idiocy. that you keep in. You want to complain about your black American brother and know so little about yourself. Hide from the truth. But anyway, that ripple effect that the Africans are now beginning to react to. Three nations in the Sahel decided they want to throw France out, America out. And now you see in Kenya, and they're calling for the head of Meg, who orchestrated the complete takeover of the country to one law. Take even the land that Kenyans have. Poor Kenyans, not the rich ones. Because you got one like the Kenyatta family who, when their ancestor came into power, had nothing. Now, millions of acres of Kenyan land belong to them. The Caucasians don't want the land itself. Yes, they want the land, but they want the resources. They're not getting it from Russia now. So they squeeze in African leaders to stop giving it to the Chinese, stop selling it to the Chinese, and giving it to them. Now, if the government can control the land, they can control the government, so they can control the resources. That's the deal. Anyway, a lot of you are going to Africa, or coming to Africa, or living in Africa, and you too have no idea what's going on there. You're making a lot of videos about your big house and your smiling African, not realizing that that smile is a transaction to get what you have. He's giving you a smile and taking your money. And as soon as your money is gone, the smile is gone. Anyway, the ripple. You too are going to begin to feel the effects of what's going on. You're going to feel it in America, in England. Sweden now is putting the screws on black African Muslims. You're going to feel it. I know you think that you're, what did I say, protected. But look at what's going on in this year's election. The man who got shot was not supposed to run for president. And you see, when certain people don't want you around, they try to put them in jail. and it didn't work. So guess what had to happen? What happened? SM, one of the biggest corporations in the Philippines. That ripple effect is going to be felt in Africa. The EU now and NATO, they knew what was going to happen if he stayed in the race and won. And when it began to appear that he was going to win, who took action? Was it the EU or somebody else? Those are the big boulders that get dropped in the ocean that has that ripple effect on the rest of the world. China tightening the screws on the US corporations because of the war over ascension. See, nations don't stay in power forever. They fail. Even if there wasn't a China, America would disintegrate internally. But this failure is sped up because of how much money they're spending on defense. It happened to England, France, Germany, Spain, every one of them. If you look at Spain today, Greece today, you'll see what's going to happen to America tomorrow. People in America, the new people who come in are going to stay. But the people who call themselves Americans, the ones who drive flags on the back of their cars, Confederate flags, they're going to stay. But the college educated, what they call them, millennials, they're going to follow their parents out of the country. There's a war, even though I know people who says it can't happen. War coming, and the military of the U.S. is going to take action. You won't believe if I told you some of the things that are going to happen. You would have told me it can't. Not in America. But watch yourself. Watch what you see. Hopefully, you'll make some form of minimal preparation. And survive the events that are coming. All right, this is me, DE from Bataan, Philippines. Peace.